JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, Juta tours operator shot dead in Montego Bay. Police detectives are probing the shooting death of a Juta tour operator along Barnett Street in Montego Bay, St. James, on Friday. He has been identified as 32-year-old Milton Smith, otherwise called British, of Pitford, St. James. Information received is that about 10:05 p.m., persons heard loud explosions and alerted the police. On their arrival, police found Smith lying face down in a pool of blood with what appeared to be gunshot wounds to his body. He was transported to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Westmoreland man wanted for a shooting charged. 34-year-old Sean Smith, otherwise called Blacks, who was listed as wanted, has been arrested and charged. Smith, who is some 3 miles river in Frome, Westmoreland, has been charged with wounding with intent and illegal possession of firearm. The police in Westmoreland reported that Smith was allegedly among men who went to George's Plain in the parish on Saturday, July 16, and opened gunfire, hitting a man. The police were summoned and the man was taken to hospital, where he was admitted. Swift investigations led Smith to hand himself into the police after being listed as wanted on Wednesday, July 20. An arrest warrant was subsequently executed on him. His court date is being arranged. Trelawney woman gone missing in Westmoreland. 32-year-old Yolanda Beckford, otherwise called Landy, of Stonebrooks Vista, Trelawney, has been missing since Thursday, July 21. She's of dark complexion, medium build, and about 172 centimeters, or 5 feet 8 inches tall. Reports from the Montego Bay police are that about 3:50 p.m., Beckford was last seen in Montego Bay wearing a black knickers, shorts, a multicolored shirt, and a pair of black slippers. Efforts to contact her since then have been unsuccessful. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Yolanda Beckford is been asked to contact the Montego Bay Police at 876-684-9080, the Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. 19-year-old Moesha Clunis of St. Elizabeth missing. 19-year-old Moesha Clunis of a St. Elizabeth address has been missing since Wednesday, July 20. She's of brown complexion, slim build, and about 5 feet 5 inches tall. Reports from the Spanish Town Police are that about 9:50 p.m., Clunis was last seen on McGregor Lane in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, wearing a white dress and a pair of multicolored Crocs. Anyone knowing Clunis' whereabouts is been asked to contact the Spanish Town Police at 876-984-2305, Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. 31-year-old Kingston man nabbed with homemade gun. A 31-year-old man from Kingston is facing gun-related charges after his reported suspicious behavior led to the alleged discovery of a homemade weapon on Thursday. Augustus English, otherwise called Ogerio, of Ashoka Road, Kingston 11, has been charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. Reports are that about 5:30 p.m. on Thursday, a police team was patrolling on Spanish Town Road in Kingston when English was seen acting in a manner that aroused their suspicion. He was accosted, searched, and the homemade gun with 1 9mm round of ammunition taken from him. English's premises was also searched, and 1 additional 9mm round was found. He was detained and later charged. A court date is being finalized. 8 detained in major Portmore AntiGang operation. 6 men and 2 women, all of St. James addresses, were arrested in a major AntiGang operation in a gated community in Portmore, St. Catherine yesterday. The operation was undertaken by the Joint Anti-Gang Task Force. The police say the men are believed to be linked to a major gang operating in western Jamaica and have been on the radar of the task force for some time. They said that the operation yielded the recovery of over 20 cell phones, multiple SIM cards, several laptops, bank cards, and lottery scamming paraphernalia. Further, the security forces also seized a Toyota Mark X motor car. According to the police, the suspects have been displaced to St. Catherine following persistent pressure from the security forces in western Jamaica. They said that the operation started at 7 a.m. and the suspects reportedly attempted to burn and flush multiple lead sheets as the security forces attempted to breach the premises. Once access was gained, the fire was put out and the suspects were detained, the police reported. The police are encouraging residents of gated communities to be on the lookout for suspicious people and activities, as they say that displaced criminals move into these areas to hide from law enforcement and cover their illegal activities. Third Jamaican consents to extradition in international money laundering case. one of the 3 Jamaicans implicated in an alleged sophisticated international scheme that laundered more than $6 million in drug trafficking, yesterday abandoned his plans to contest his extradition to the United States. Seabright Affleck of a Portmore St. Catherine address had indicated in May that he would be challenging the extradition request, but yesterday, when he reappeared in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court, his legal representative, Samoy Campbell, indicated that he has consented to be extradited. Senior Parish Judge Lauren Cole Montague subsequently signed the committal order for the extradition after Affleck signed the consent form. Affleck and 2 other Jamaicans are alleged to have acted as money couriers and are among 19 persons who have been implicated in the scheme, which had been under investigation since 2016 by law enforcement personnel across multiple borders, including Jamaica, the United States and Colombia, among others. The other Jamaicans, St. Devon Anthony Cover of Manchester and Dennis Rowe of Kingston, waived their rights to an extradition hearing when they appeared in court in May. The Jamaicans were indicted in the U.S. on charges of laundering of monetary instruments and aiding and abetting. Cover is alleged to have delivered $268,000 to undercover police or a confidential informer. Rowe is said to have handed over $606,000, while Affleck reportedly delivered $650,000. According to the indictment, throughout the 5-year probe dubbed Operation Thin Ice, approximately $6 million in Colombian drugs proceeded through banks in the Caribbean, the US, and Europe. Approximately $1 million was seized from corporate bank accounts and other investigative activity. And in sports news, Jamaicans come up empty on day 8. Jamaica failed to add to its 6-medal haul on Friday's exciting 8th day of the World Athletics Championships at Hayward Field in Oregon, despite having 4 athletes competing in 3 finals. Stephanie Ann McPherson was 5th in the women's 400 meters, and Candice McLeod was 7th. Christopher Taylor finished 7th in the men's 400 meters, and Rochelle Clayton was 6th in the women's 400 meters hurdles. The day was highlighted by a world record 50.68 seconds run from American Sydney McLaughlin, breaking her own 51.41 set a month ago at Hayward Field. Meanwhile, both Jamaica's 4x100 meters relays teams advanced to today's final after yesterday's semi-finals, while Natoya Gold-Topping qualified for the women's 800 meters finals set to be run on Sunday's final day. The women's team of Brianna Williams, Natalia White, Ramona Burchell and Kemble Nelson clocked 42.37 seconds for second in their semi-final behind Great Britain 41.99. The men's team of Akeem Blake, Kemar Bailey Cole, Conroy Jones and Jelani Walker run 38.33 seconds to advance on time. Gold-Topping continued to impress as she was second in her 800 meters semi-finals in 1 minute 58.73, but Adele Tracy failed to advance despite placing third in her semi-final in 2 minutes and 21. McPherson ran 50.36 seconds and McLeod 50.78, as Shauna Miller-Weber won with a world-leading 49.11. Taylor, who ran out of lane 1, clocked 45.30 for 7th, as American Michael Norman won in 44.29. Clayton, the bronze medalist indoor in 2019, who ran a personal best in the semi-finals, managed 6th as McLaughlin outclassed the field. Anderson, Williams and Tapper through to 100 meters hurdle semis. All 3 Jamaican women who contested the heats of the 100 meters hurdles at the World Championships on Saturday have advanced to the next round of the event. National champion Brittany Anderson claimed the top spot in Heat 1 of the event as she crossed the line in 12.59 seconds. Anderson will be joined by her compatriots Megan Tapper, 12.73, and Daniel Williams, 12.80 in the semi-finals, which will take place Sunday, July 24th, 7:10 p.m. Jamaica time. Meanwhile, Shanice Porter will not make an appearance in the final of the women's long jump. Porter was a lifetime best of 6.77 meters, leaped to a best jump of 6.29 meters to finish 11th in Group A. She did not attain the automatic qualifying standard of 6.75 meters and as a result will not move on to the next round of the event. The final of the women's long jump is scheduled for tomorrow, July 24 at 7:50 p.m. In cricket, India clip Windies in ODI thriller. West Indies turned the page on a string of ordinary performances by producing a mouth-watering run chase, only to fall agonizingly short in the opening one-day international ODI against India in Port of Spain, Trinidad yesterday. Unable to crack 200 in the series against Bangladesh, which ended last week, the Caribbean side gallantly went in pursuit of 309 on a quality batting track at Queen's Park Oval, losing by 3 runs in the end to fall behind in the 3-match series. There was no shame, however. Left-hander Kyle Mayer smashing 78 from 68 balls at the top of the order, and Brandon King hitting a measured 54 from 66 deliveries in the middle. Sent in earlier, India got a man of the match 97 from their captain, Shikhar Dhawan. The 36-year-old left-hander falling just short of his 18th ODI 100 as the innings ended on 309 for 7 of their 50 overs. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.